Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Super Mario Maker 2. In this episode I wanted to show you guys some levels that were submitted to me, and also some of my favourite levels that I've found through playing popular courses. I've had a much better experience with Mario Maker 2 than I did the first one, and there are some really cool courses out there. So let's get started. Course spot. I downloaded the ones that I wanted to play. Okay, so first we'll do some levels that you guys submitted. This first one is called Mario Galaxy Remix. The ID for it is 075KTJNKG. It's made by Kip1, and a YouTube user named King Harlequin submitted this one to me. That's pretty cool. So let's give this one a play. I really like the Mario Galaxy soundtrack in this. Oh, got hit already. I thought this was a really cool level. I love the layout of it. Everything's it sort of flows together really well. Like, it's not too hard, it's got enough challenge to be interesting, but also just the level's interesting. Like, you could have made this flat, but instead we've got these little hills, which are quite cool. I can't remember. No secrets there. What's in here? I lost my tail. Hopefully that was worth it. Maybe it was so you could get that 30-star coin without dying. I'm missing all the big coins. And I missed the slide as well. Oh well. I love the screams that the enemies can make. I think I'm gonna die here. Oh no, we're good. Some fireworks. Oh, it doesn't break the icicles. But yeah, I think this is a really cool little level, and the music is just wonderful. It actually makes me really want to go play Mario Galaxy. So that was Mario Galaxy Remix. Thank you, King Harlequin, for submitting that. I really like that one. I think I've already liked it. I can't remember. And the other level that was submitted to me is Bowser's Big Bean Burrito from Vib Ribbon. And this one's had a fair few plays. The ID is 8BS3W07VF by a maker called Donzi. So this was pretty cool too. I don't know that I understand the the story this level's trying to tell, if it is trying to tell one, but it's still pretty fun. Like this kind of little jumping puzzle, I guess you could call it, at the start. That could have been a mistake, hang on. Yeah, I like that part, it's cool. It's like you get a reward for exploring the level a bit. Oops. I didn't get that last time I played this either. I think you're supposed to try and blow that up with the bomb somehow, but I'm not sure how. Or maybe it was to blow that up. Probably makes more sense. But then it's like, what secrets are up there? How do I get those? Oops. I might have doomed myself here. Yep. Let's get this mushroom. And we have to do a little jump here, so we don't get hit by the mole. Oh. Overshot the mushroom. Just wait for that bomb, because one time I jumped into it and that was annoying. I wasted half of this star. Let's kill all these bad boys. See, this would be like super ideal if I was doing like a 100 Mario run or something. But it always does feel good to have a star and run through a ton of enemies at the end there. So thank you for submitting those 2 courses, guys. They were actually really cool. Let's have a look at some of these other levels that I really like. So I want to start with this one. So this dude, Randomness, is basically making his own Mario game and submitting levels for it. New Super Mario World, he's calling it. So he's got like all these levels that flow on to each other. This one is TC1. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually like those levels. You know what? Let me fix that. Alright, so I'm gonna chuck a like on this one. Great course. Probably says I haven't cleared it now, but that's fine. We all saw that I did. Alrighty. Yep, it has marked it as unclear. Thank you very much. Alright, and the other one was... Alright, so I'm going to hit that with a like. And we'll exit. So we can move on. New Super Mario World, a 4-5 underwater temple. The reason I like this guy's New Super Mario World levels are I think he puts a lot of attention to detail in his levels. I think they feel like mini actual Nintendo levels. And they all look really good, and I'm a sucker for the New Super Mario World art for sure. But like, have a look at this. I've got like underwater columns. And like, usually I hate water levels because they can be super annoying. But I just think this guy's levels are amazing, and like I've played a bunch of the other ones, but I think this is like the first one that I played or something, so I wanted to show you guys this one. probably my favorite maker is the guy who does these new Super Mario World levels. It's probably a secret area up here. I mean, there obviously is a secret area up here because we just came up here, but yeah. See, like he doesn't overdo it with like fireworks or like thousands of coins or one-ups or anything. Just like he goes a little secret area just for exploring, and it's still fitting with the theme. Like it's like a little above water alcove. And I definitely like the vines. The vines are one of the coolest things in Super Mario World, I think. I love any level that has them. And they're all just like really short like this. Like they don't overstay their welcome. I think they're, yeah, brilliant levels. So highly recommend checking out that user. Randomness, good job. So then we have New Super Mario World 2 Theta. This is also by Randomness. Code is NMS S4091H. This one's a bit trickier if I remember correctly. I played Super Mario World on the Game Boy Advance and I wasn't super into it, but I think like it's my favorite Mario art style now. I actually love the art for this. How good would like a Paper Mario game be with this kind of art style? Like I know Paper Mario has a very distinctive art style, but like how cool would an RPG with this sort of art style be? Side-scrolling RPG, kind of like similar to like Super Paper Mario. Whoop. I think some of the levels with the dry burn shells. Oh yeah, that's right. This part. There's like a bunch of sort of trick, like trick jumping levels where people use the dry burn shells, and I think they're really cool too. They're a good challenge. Oh god, okay. I remember this one took me a few tries. Can't even get in the door now. Come on, son. Right, let's get some space, hey? Oh. Are you okay? You just immediately died. I don't think you're supposed to touch the lava. That's embarrassing. Okay, well, that's alright. Yeah, just short, sweet levels. Not too difficult, but still interesting enough to keep my interest, I guess. Yeah, good stuff, Randomness. So this one I like too. This one's called Muncher Mountain. It's by Dawn JWZ. ID is 4YHKF8QDF. I can't really remember this one. I think it's a lot of like elevators, if I remember correctly. Wow, that's not a good start. Let's try that again. That's right, and then you gotta hold up because it. Oh no, hang on, right. Because it drags you past the pipe. The only problem with this one is in some areas if you miss the lift, you can't run far back enough to respawn it, so you have to die, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I really like the music in this one too. I think it's just really well made as well. It's a good layout, it's a good challenge, it's not too difficult. And I really like the gimmick of riding the icicles down and having to hold a directional button to progress. Alright, so we hold right, hang on, now we hold right. I'm playing as Luigi at the moment because I really like Luigi. Yeah, this was always a really cool level, I thought. And then it gives you some 1-ups at the end, in case you had trouble. Very generous. That's something I really like about this community as well, is that they take into account that you might run into their levels in a marathon mode, and they give you a bunch of 1-ups to help you on your way. It's really cool. So yeah, Munch Mountain's definitely a cool one. New Donk City Rooftops is another one that I really like. It's by Sammy Cat. The ID is DLG8DGYDG. Lots of D's and G's in that. I think they've done like an amazing job recreating the New Donk City in this. And the Odyssey itself. I really should replay Odyssey, that was a great game, I haven't been back to it in a while. Go away. That's what I was trying to get. Doesn't really help me now, but that's fine. How come they can walk on off blocks? That's weird, isn't it? Ah, there's a floor here, never mind. I think if I remember correctly, we go through the part in Odyssey that goes all 2D. This kind of music and flower thing always reminds me of WarioWare, if you ever played that on the Game Boy Advance, because they have like some mini games and stuff that sort of use very similar music and motifs. So now we're climbing the big tower in New Donk City. This music's pretty cool too. It's like, it's not insanely, over the top exciting or anything, but it's like, keeps you awake, keeps you on your toes. Whee. Oh, I don't like the bouncy things. It makes my Makes my skin crawl, like being above heights like that. I'm gonna steal your little booty. Thank you. Oh, I lost my boot. That ain't cool. Dang it. I can't climb while I'm in the boot. I was like, how did I do that? But it was a thought. I have no idea how you had so much room to make this, dude. Seems like the level goes on forever, you know? Actually, watch this. This is cool, this part, if I remember correctly. Like, look how cool that is. Look what you get for... Oh, okay. Goodbye. Jumping all the way to the top. That's so cool. And then we're back on the Odyssey. Cheeky little one up. So yeah, I think that's like a really cool level. A lot of effort went into that one. Alright, let's do this Captain Toad one. Captain Toad now in 2D. I thought this was really clever. So this is by Potato Tot. The code is N2V3NG7NG. A Captain Toad no jump level without that garbage clear condition. So I'm still trying to figure out how exactly this no jump thing works, because basically if you jump, you get this key given to you, right? I think somewhere on the screen there has to be one of those things that mimics your movement. I'll show you what happens. Then you get a key when you jump, and then if you go through a door, basically, when you've got the key, you go to the unlocked thing and then you die. It says don't jump. So yeah, there must be one of those things that mimics your moves that dies, like, oops, I'm an idiot, that has a key attached to it that dies when you jump. So we're going to play this no jumping. Ah, crap, I was trying to think of the button to pick it up. I don't remember how to do this actually. I might have to get a run up and then run across the block. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Nice. That's a really clever puzzle. I also think it's like this whole thing is genius for not jumping. Okay. Let's go on the pipe first. I think we have to clear a bunch of like rooms. I wish I could remember what to do though. I think I just wrecked it for myself. Let's try. Now do I just place this down here? Let's see if that hits the trampoline and bounces and kills the dry bones or something. Ah, no, but it moves him. Okay. But now what? What's the point in killing him? Let's try this room. This one's not too bad. Alright, so we got 1 out of 4. Still thinking about this one. But how does that help me? Okay, now I'm gonna die, right? So take the power block. What do we do with it? It's down here. Death? Yep. Alright, so what do we throw it at then? Or do we not throw it? We have to try and get it back. Give me that. Ah, I see. Right. And then we take it back down here. And then we place it gently on the cloud. And then we jump onto it. And then we get ourselves another coin. Excellent, excellent. And then it damages us so we can't take the mushroom somewhere else. That's clever. Alright. Let's get back to this pipe. This one was a pain, I remember, immediately. So, I'm gonna go down here. No. Oh, hang on, I remember. Okay, well, that counted as jumping, which is annoying. I have to roll into that. Which means I probably have to roll in that first one somewhere as well. I'm just gonna remember how to roll. Okay, there we go. Now, I have to run up here. Or do I? No, I know what I need to do. I need to go back down, roll into the thing to turn it off, then use the mushroom as a damage buffer to get across the spikes. Oh, come on. Alright, so damage boost. And then wait a sec. There we go. Alright, that's 3. How the heck did we get this first one? The second one? Alright. With our new skill, let's see if we can figure this one out. Maybe it's nothing to do with the dry bones at all, but then why is it here? I just don't see what I'm supposed to do. Oh, you know what? I think it doesn't count if I fall onto him. If I fall onto him and then hold jump to jump off his head. So as long as I don't jump off the cliff onto his head, that should be fine. No, crap. Alright, we'll go on the next one. You ready? This is really nerve-wracking because so much can go wrong. There we go. Nailed it. Goodie. So now we're all done, I believe. We got one last challenge, it looks like. Man, the timing on this cloud's frustrating. Alright, one more try before we move on. That's fine. So yeah, that was a don't jump level, and I think that's probably one of the cooler ones that I've found. Very ingenious puzzles in that one. And I love Captain Toad, so that was really good. So, there's a bunch of other levels that I want to show off, but we might do that for another video. And I also do have a level that I've made myself that I love to show off. I don't really like making levels that much anymore. I sort of made one and kind of decided I was done with it, but I do like the level that I made. So we'll have a look at that in the next episode. It's this one here actually. called Italiano Jones, the Golden Idol. If you wanted to play it, I'll get the code for you in a minute. Yeah, next time we'll be looking at that. 1-1 Flipped, Avengers Endgame, Hollow Knight, Table Tennis, Deep Forest, which I really like, Cap Kingdom, Ice Cave, something or other, Peculiar Paintings, Castle in the Sky. The last of my favourite levels. So, in the meantime, if you wanted to play the level that I've made, the course ID is 2H1 5QM 72H. It's not a hard level. It says it has traps, but it was supposed to be based on like an Indiana Jones kind of theme. And the clear rate is low because my friend Cal Goes Ooh was just speedrunning and trying to get the world record and sort of brought the clear rate down a bit. But it's not a hard level, it's not a difficult one. But yeah, that about does it for Mario Maker today. I'd like to thank you for joining me for another episode, and I hope to see you in the next video.